And where'd you find that out?
I was researching how to preserve the bones that I have to make.
You want to elaborate on that? We're talking about like
the skulls of my enemies. No, like just anytime that like.
All right, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. We're in our first dungeon. This is the Tail Cave. Level 1, it's a simple one. First, we'll just knock these guys into the abyss.
You want to know how many times I fell into the abyss?
Oh, yeah. There was a lot of times when I was in the other room and I just heard, Wah!
I'm like, son of a bitch.
I like how you talk to your characters. Like, Mario, get that jump! Link! Link, I'm sorry, buddy!
I do. Because I'm just like, come on, work with me.
With Mario, it's just like, come on, you son of a bitch! Or especially Rayman, it's just like, come on, you move, you dumb shit!
Rayman, I'm just like, fuck you! Link, I'm always like, I'm sorry.
And with Donna, it's just like, you're so cute.
Every time I, like, at all falls off a cliff, I'm just like, oh no, I'm sorry. But then sometimes I do it just because the voice actor is the same as Blue Exorcist.
Yup. Ren, right?
Yeah.
That's his name? Ren or Ren?
Ren.
Yeah, Ren from The Blue Exorcist.
And I'm just like, aw.
So yeah, this is one of the easier dungeons. I believe starting at like level 3 was when you started being like, so what am I supposed to do here?
Yeah.
Well, you gotta grab the, what? Hang on, I'm coming.
I think the one that like really stumped me was when he learns to swim.
Oh, okay. I think
And,
that's
like,
level 4.
And I just couldn't seem to get the hang of like where I was supposed to go.
I got you.
And just so everybody knows, we are recording.
On the 2nd of July?
Yeah, so there's going to be some loud bangs and booms that we just can't avoid.
There's gonna be some fireworks.
Yeah. I mean, they could be fireworks. They could be gunshots. We don't particularly know.
We're gonna say they're fireworks.
Tis that
because all
time of year
commentary
where we
is
play the game.
recommended for ages 13 and up. Especially for the little dolls of Link's Awakening. But you actually did this dungeon during the first impressions, I believe.
I did.
Yeah, we completed the first impressions after you got the first instrument. Haha. Yeah, there's a lot of enemies that look like Mario characters. We got piranha plants.
Yeah.
We got like the little beetles. Those are spinies. And Goombas!
Goomba.
Like flat out Goombas. They don't even like look just wrong enough like they do in Mario Sunshine. No, they're Goombas.
Well, I mean, I guess it's the same company.
Yeah, but it's also interesting how Goombas only appear in the side-scrolling levels.
Yeah.
So it's those segments makes you feel like it's a full-on tribute to Mario games.
Yeah.
And also, this is one of the first Zelda games where you jump with a button. So by equipping the Rock's Feather, whoop,
You can jump.
you can jump.
Yeah, other than that, Link just jumps when he goes to an edge. Right?
Yeah. Breath of the Wild is the first Zelda since this one to allow you to jump with a button. To give you the little...
Okay.
where you can jump onto things and climb everything. Climb every surface.
Every mountain.
Climb every mountain, something.
There's just...
I don't know the words to
it's-
Sound of Music
It's going
songs.
to be a thing now for the unforeseeable future that my brain is just going to sporadically go, I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see
That was
one.
beautiful. Now I want to see that movie.
I know, I kind of want to see it.
A 1960s comedy? Yes, please. Sounded like it looked like it originated in the UK.
Yeah.
But she's basically like, my begonias!
No, there's a woman like stomping through these flowers, and
Mm-hmm.
this man like comes out of his house, and he goes, "You're ruining my peonies."
Peonies, okay.
And she goes, "They're marigolds." And I guess, like, the guy's boyfriend comes out, and he's like, I think she might be right. I think they are marigolds. And the original guy is like, I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one.
God, I'd love to say that at the job.
Yeah.
Just like, do you know the price of this? No, I don't. Don't you know anything? I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. Just walk back in. Oh, if only.
I kind of, for my button maker, want to get a bigger, like, the bigger button.
Okay.
So that I can make buttons with quotes on them like that.
Okay.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one. Learn how to cross stitch, make a pillow.
Oh. So did these guys give you a hard time? You gotta match all of them to solve the puzzle?
Once I realized what I needed to do,
Because
no.
my timing's just a pinch off.
That's the struggle that I have. Like, I was aware what I needed to do, but I just have terrible hand-eye.
Coordination?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know I had to say coordination.
I just figured you'd finish your sandwich. And if not, I can finish it for you.
I never finish my sandwiches.
Sometimes I love finishing your sandwiches. As
Except-
long as there's no tomato on them.
I was gonna say, except for whenever you brought that hoagie home. I ate that whole thing.
Yes, you did.
I was like, that was delicious.
You ate it, like, immediately, devoured the whole thing, and then you looked kind of sad.
I was very sad. I was like, oh.
I ate the whole thing.
A, because it was really good, and that meant I couldn't have any later. Mm-hmm. And B,
You pulled a Patrick. Oh, where's my sandwich?
I just ate the whole thing.
You ate my only food. Now I'm gonna starve. All right, so we got the stone beaks. Anytime we see one of these owl statues, we can use it to get some hints about how to solve the puzzles in this dungeon. What's interesting is that you can bypass most of the dungeon, get the beak, and then be like, well, that would have been useful earlier.
Yeah. This one I struggled with.
The mini-boss?
Yeah, mainly because, again, I'm not good at jumping.
Well, also, like, this was a game that really tested your depth of field.
Yeah, which I don't have one.
Which is non-existent, so it's just like, well, we're trying the best here.
It's really funny. One of my coworkers, like, she couldn't find the tongs to pull the tea bags out of the tins that they're kept in. Mm-hmm. And I was like, well, you can do it without the tongs. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah, my fingers, like, I can't use the tongs, so I just do it without them.
Okay.
And because you don't want to touch the tea bag. It's, you know, somebody else's drink, so you don't want to touch it.
Hang on, I'm missing a lot here.
And she was like, why did I never know that? And I'm like, because we should be using the tongs. I just, my hands just won't do it. I struggle.
Hey, you guys!
Yeah, like, that's kind of dark.
Just a little bit.
I don't remember that.
Yep, that was there. All them skelly mans just hanging there.
They're like, we're just ripening. We're fine.
Alright, so I missed a couple treasure chests, so let's get them. Treasure chest! What's nice is in this game, the compass, when you enter a new room, it goes da-da-da-dum.
Yeah.
Gives you a little chime to let you know that you're missing a chest in that room. Because otherwise, you'll just be like, is it this room? Or how about this one? Where's the treasure chest?
Yeah.
Okay, I see what I did. I looped around, but I ignored this room. There is the map.
Yay!
Okay, I got that room there, which I don't think I can access just yet, because that's with the cracked wall. And I need bombs to go through the cracked wall.
Did you know? I learned this recently, so I'm passing on some learned.
Go for it.
That your bones in your body are not hard.
Oh, okay.
The, like, live bones.
That's probably why it takes nothing for your bones to break.
That's actually why they don't break as easily.
Oh.
So the bone,
burger, can I take your order?
I was so mad at this one. I was like, how the fuck am I supposed to beat it? You're like the giant glowing
Oh,
tail.
yeah. See that big old glowing spot?
Yeah.
Now, granted, after you hit him, he does protect it for a while.
Yeah, he turns it into like a... Oh no, I just thought of something of what it looks like, and I can't unsee it now.
It's a cheeseburger. It's a big old burger worm.
Well,
That's what everyone calls it.
It's definitely not safe for work, so I'll tell you after.
Oh. Alrighty then. It's a tapeworm. I don't know. Might as well just say what it looks like. And if it's super bad, I'll censor it. We'll bring back the dolphin.
I was in the middle of a story and I just completely forgot
Shit.
what I was saying.
Alright, hang on.
The little guys in your head weren't listening to me, so you don't know what I was saying either.
Fuck. Yeah, you got me. You got me. Hand in the cookie jar.
Bones.
Yes, bones.
Live bones are actually rather soft. They have to go through
You said that's why they don't break so easily.
Skeletification?
Sure.
Whenever you get bones, they have to dry before they will become hard.
Oh. All right then.
Yeah.
And where'd you find that out?
I was researching how to preserve the bones that I have to make
You want to elaborate on that? We're talking about like
the skulls of my enemies. No, like just anytime that like we roasted like a full chicken or our Thanksgiving turkey, I saved the bones, initially intending to make bone broth. However, ADHD did not make the bone broth. And then I was like, oh, it'd be really cool to like make like witchy crafts because at the time I was getting ready for Bitchcraft to do a craft show, and I was like, oh, that'd be really popular. They like weird bones and things like that, and I didn't personally kill anything to get it. So I had like cleaned them, and I had them like stored in baggies, and then one of the baggies, like the bones just they were almost like rubber.
Okay.
Like they didn't do what they were supposed to do, because I was looking at them and I was like, oh, what can I do with these? Because they canceled Bitchcraft this year.
Aw. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah. And then I was like, why are these all rubbery? So I researched.
Okay.
Why my bones were rubbery.
Why your bones got rubbered.
And it's because they have to sit out and dry.
Okay. All right then. All right, kids, calm down.
They're like our bones.
No. The Bow Wow. They lost the Bow Wow. Bow Wow got snagged by some Moblins. Oh my. I guess dogs don't exist in this world. The chain chomps are the dogs. We got foxes.
Yeah.
We got little
and
foxes,
chickens.
but we don't got dogs. Are cats in this world?
I think there is a cat.
That is one of the best things about Twilight Princess. You can pick up the cats.
Oh my god.
When we were in Orden Village,
I would
and
never
I was
do
just
anything
like,
else. It's just...
I was just like, and that's why it's the best Zelda game. You can pet the dogs and you can pick up the cats. Why that feature was removed in new Zelda games, I don't know. But if you want to
probably because no one was finishing the game, they were just petting all the cats.
And pet the dogs. Listen, I think it's the second trailer to Twilight Princess. It has all this epic stuff, horseback fights, and like undead monsters.
Probably
and then
at the
there's
end,
just
it's
the
just
shot
Link
of him just picking up a cat and walking away.
You're like, oh my god!
And then people are just like, sold.
Well, I think the new Harry Potter game is like that. You can like pick up the cats and the animals and like interact with them and like keep them as pets and.
Oop. There we go. That's how you do it proper.
Hi, Link.
Link, buddy. I'm sorry, old pal.
He's like, it's okay, I'm fine. It only hurt my dignity.
It's worse in like Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild because you fall, you hit, and you just keep rolling even after you're long dead.
I did see that, and I was like, oh
thunk,
no!
thunk,
Like, do you see the moment he dies? And
Yep.
you're just like, oh, that's dark.
All right, this is the enemy base of all the Moblins. Don't worry, little Bow Wow, we'll save you. Bow Wow Wow, yippee oh yippee yay, Bow Wow 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 yippee. I remember that was an ad for 101 Dalmatians.
Oh my god.
The remake with, I think, Glenn Close.
Okay.
I think she played Cruella de Vil. Amazing performance. But that was back when live action remakes were experimental.
Right.
Not every goddamn year.
Yeah.
And Hugh Laurie played Jasper.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Which I didn't know that until after the fact.
I love Hugh Laurie.
I didn't know he was in Braveheart. A very small role, but yeah, he's in Braveheart.
Well, he was also in Blackadder.
Blackadder. I feel like we love Blackadder because of Rowan Atkinson.
Yeah.
So this guy gave you some trouble.
Yeah.
He kind of like fakes you out if you don't lure him properly. So he'll charge, but if you leave too early, he'll like skid.
Yeah, and that's
And
why I
then
was
the
like, I
battle
can't
will repeat.
get close enough. Like,
But what you're supposed to do is Toro.
Yeah.
He hits the wall, and then you can slash at him. Slash Adams. Wasn't that like a character from Doug?
yeah.
Like it was Quailman and Slash Adams?
That
or was it
that-
Smash Adams?
It was Smash Adams.
Okay.
But that was like his secret agent persona.
That was the 007
Yeah.
parody that they did. Because Quailman was the Superman parody.
Yeah.
Because his trusty sidekick, Quail Dog.
Literally one of my favorite episodes of Doug was whenever Judy invites her boyfriend over to meet the family, but she's embarrassed by them. So she like makes a script for her parents, but she doesn't have time to write a script for Doug.
Okay.
So she just makes him the butler.
Oh, yeah.
And Doug is so pissed
That
off
one.
about it that he's like, I'm not going to be a butler. I'm going to be a secret agent saving the world. I don't know. To me, I was just like, that is the epitome of what it's like to be in a normal, regular family with creative people.
Calm down, Bow Wow.
Do you ever want to know what it's like having a pit bull?
Is that basically
Yeah.
like trying to talk to someone and the pit bull just like...
Pit bulls always want to be touching their person.
If we get a pit bull, can we call it Chain Chomp
Yes.
or Bow Wow? Either one works.
I like Chain Chomp.
You like Chain Chomp?
I call him Chompy.
Chompy. Chomper.
Come on, little Chomper.
Chomper was the baby dinosaur from The Land Before Time.
No.
The Land Before Time 2, I believe, actually.
I feel like you would enjoy a pit bull because they're like energetic
If
and
I'm
lazy.
able to experience a pit bull from puppy
Oh my god.
to
Pit bull
elder,
puppies.
I'll probably love the damn thing.
Oh my god, they are so freaking
No question
cute.
about it.
Pit bull puppies don't know how their legs work until they're like a year old.
However, if
And
you
it
want
is
like
so
an easy
cute.
win, like to win over my heart, pit bull lab mix, because I already love
yeah.
Labradors.
They're like the best dogs I've ever had.
All right, so we're gonna go back there to Dompe's shack later. For right now, let's see what's down here. Tabal Wasteland. Oh, this is the graveyard with the spooky trees. Can I get over there? Excuse me. Hey, Nevermore. Oh, cool. That's the nice thing about Bow Wow is he'll just straight up eat things if they're in his line of sight. He'll eat enemies in one gulp. And that's important because you need him to access the entrance to the second dungeon.
Yes.
Oh. Okay, well, I don't have a shovel yet, so I'll remember that, little buddy. But he'll bark when there's like a secret nearby. And if you have the shovel, you can dig it up and be like, ha ha! Usually it's a seashell.
I just like the faces on the trees.
Cajolant Prairie. Nice. And see, it all loops back. So right there was the witch's hut that we visited in part 1.
Yes. My future home.
Because like at first, you mentioned this in your first impressions. You didn't like how like you go back and forth and you swing back around to the village. And then when we got to the war point, you're just like, oh, I get it now.
I think it's because I didn't understand really the idea of an adventure game yet.
Okay. Or like an interconnected overworld.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like Trials of Mana, there's some where you have to go back, but not really like...
Not too much.
It's not really important. Like you can go back and grind or things like that, but you don't have to.
Yeah, especially once you get, I think his name's Vuskov the turtle, and Flammy, where you can just
so
fly anywhere.
Once you get them, you just go where you want to go. Like, you don't have to backtrack.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why I was just like, what the hell? Like, this is a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
But then understanding it's because, A, you get different abilities. Like, you go back now because now you can jump.
Yep.
So, and it's just the same, like, oh, now you can swim, so you have to go back. Like, it made more sense once I played it.
Yeah. And Ys is kind of like that, isn't it? Because it's like you can't grab these things until you get the mitts to climb the vines.
Yes.
Because you're constantly going back
to
Castaway Village.
Yeah. So, I don't know what the equivalent to, like, Castaway Village would be for here. But
maybe the village?
Castaway
Village is kind of like a hub.
Yeah. So, like, that's where you go to heal. It's where you go to get your side quests. It's where you go to get new tools, to upgrade your equipment.
Yeah.
Because in Ys 8, there was no buying equipment. Like, you couldn't buy anything.
Right.
So you had to trade.
Yep, it was all about trading.
Yeah, trade for, like, either better weapons or to enhance your weapons. So, like, you would go to the blacksmith and she'd be like, oh, well, we need some iron ore. So if you find iron ore, like, I can enhance your sword. Then you'd go out and find your iron ore.
Okay,
and
so
then
it was
go
all
back
about
to the blacksmith.
materials.
Yeah. So it wasn't necessarily, like, there really wasn't a money system.
No sense of currency.
Yeah, which I really liked. I really liked that aspect. Like, you didn't have to buy stuff.
Is there a sense of currency in Ys 9?
Yes.
Okay. Are you okay with that, or are you just
I
like the materials better?
I like the materials better, but
Crap.
I am okay with the sense of currency, because it's very easy to get money.
Easy.
It's very easy. Praise Jesus.
Praise! I'm glad you brought that back. Praise Jesus! It's an easy thing to do.
But, like, I do like the idea of, like, trading and finding materials to enhance your weapons and your armor and things like that. That's what I really enjoyed about, like, the hub world. And that's where, like, a lot of the story also takes place.
Mm-hmm.
Because you go back and everybody's exploring the island, so you'd go back, sit around a campfire, share recipes, eat food, and just discuss the island.
Yeah, it's interesting. We did, Super Sponge. We're doing Mario Sunshine. We're doing Link's Awakening. We might as well just close off the vacation video games with Ys.
Yes.
Do all the island video games.
I love it. I am all about it.
Yeah, Ys needs to happen. You love it.
I talk about it enough.
Yeah, you talk about it enough. I enjoy the Ys series. I've yet to beat Ys 8. And especially now that you've beaten Ys 8, I'm allowed to beat Ys 8.
Yes.
So it's all in good fun. I'll skip it and go right into Ys 9 just to spite you. Ha-ha!
I'd be like,
Because we got Ys 10. It comes out in Japan in September.
Oh.
So that means we'll probably get it the following year.
I know. I'm still waiting for Sailor Moon Cosmos.
Oh, is that a video game or?
No, it's the next Sailor Moon movie.
Oh.
And it's out in Japan right now, but it's not in the US yet.
You were a little indifferent with the last Sailor Moon movie. Poppers would know this, but if we still had the video, but we do not.
It got taken down.
Yep.
Toei was like, hard no, fam.
Yep.
It's not that I disliked it, I just liked the 90s version better, and I know it's mainly because of nostalgia.
So it's like me with Zelda.
Yeah. And it's like, but I still, so like Sailor Cosmos is like my absolute favorite.
Mm-hmm.
So I just really love her aesthetic, I really like her character. And that's what this movie is Sailor Cosmos. So
okay.
I'm just like, I want to see it.
Alrighty.
Mainly, like, it just makes me feel like a little kid again when I'm like, Sailor Cosmos is so pretty. It was the same with, like, when Princess and Queen Serenity. I was like, they're so pretty.
So is it coming to Netflix, or?
I don't know. I don't
Right,
know what it's going to be on.
What method they're releasing it. Excuse me. Little Bow Wow. Excuse me. Little Bow Wow. Wasn't Little Bow Wow a rapper?
Yes.
I feel like
Yes, he was.
Like an actual rapper or a Nickelodeon rapper or something along those lines?
Yeah, I think he was like a Disney rapper.
That does not surprise me now that I think about it.
Little Bow Wow. I'm just imagining these kids that were like famous rappers and famous singers when they were kids, and now they have like completely normal lives. Someone sees them and they're like, oh my god, you're Little Bow Wow, and have them just be like, I go by Clarence now. Like, I don't know, just...
Alright, 4 pieces of heart, maximum number of hearts increases. Woohoo!
Yay!
And you know what? Because there's so many secrets, I think I'm going to go for all the hearts in this game. Maybe not like all the everything, but I'll go for all the hearts. Why not? That seems doable.
Also, Pipples really like to dress up, so we could definitely put it in costumes.
Oh, boys. We need to find a Chain Chomp costume. I'm all for it. I'll dress as Link. We'll have a big old chain, and I'll go around, and the reference will be this game. You can have the little flower in your hair, and
I was gonna say, do I get to be a person, or am I one of the chickens that are like?
I wasn't even thinking of the chicken. I was thinking either the owner of Bow Wow. Woo! Take my puppy for a walk.
Yeah.
Or Marin.
Yeah. I want to be one of those guys.
There you go. Yeah, I'm not gonna let you be a chicken. You're not a chicken. You're my wife. Get back, witch! I'm not a witch. I'm your wife. Surprisingly, I don't say that as often as I should.
I agree.
Get back, witch! Especially because like you actually do witchcraft.
I love witch stuff.
I know you do. So it makes sense if I was just like, get back, witch! I'm sorry, Little Bow Wow. I still don't have a shovel yet. I splurged the 200 rupees on a heart piece.
He's like, I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
It's okay. We're gonna go to Kapanga Swamp. You can eat everything here. You can eat the piranhas. You can eat the lilies. There you go. Thank you for eating the lilies. We have a short of you just like getting your ass handed like, oh, sweet Jesus.
I did not understand this part at all. I was like, wait, that's an enemy? Wait, that's an enemy?
But also, like, you
Link
can
was
only
almost
hurt
dead.
the fish when they jump out of the water.
Yeah.
But they can hurt you. So you're just like, oh, sweet Jesus. I'll have to find that video and, like, put it on, like, our shorts.
Yeah,
because I think that'd be enjoyable for
100% didn't understand.
Because it was, like, right after the first impressions video. And I just found it funny that you were just, like, not having a good time. Oh, sweet Jesus. There we go.
I was doing my best.
I mean, you ended up beating the game.
Yeah.
The final boss made you rage, and like I was like, you did it! And you're like,
I was almost in tears.
You know it's a good game when the final boss has you almost in tears. Alrighty. You know, I'm very persistent. I just want to kill this last fish. I don't have to. I just want to.
Chain Chomp's like, I'm not hungry anymore.
There we go. I got him. It's alright, I got him. So yeah, you use Bow Wow, and you can unveil the entrance to level 2, Bottle Grotto. Now you can't take Bow Wow with you. It's just Link in this dungeon.
He has to wait outside.
Yep, keep him chained outside. And we'll see you all in the next episode.
Toodles!
That's actually in a Mario game. In the dungeons, you leave Yoshi outside.
Oh, poor Yosh.